Hey guys, how you doing? It's Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free NHL hockey previews and predictions today for Thursday. It is February 6th. Hope you have yourself a good start to your Thirsty Thursdays. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner. All right, let's get to your NHL SBI for Thursday, February 6th. 3 games last night in NHL, and it all went to the favorites. In fact, the favorites, 11-6 the last 2 days. And last night, 1-2 for the puck line. So the puck line is still really doing well for NHL underdogs. And 2-1 to the over. Not a lot of games, but last 7 days, still a dog's world. 52.6% of the NHL underdogs have won the last 7 days. And they are carrying the week on the puck line. Look at this. 71.1% of NHL puck line underdogs have won the last 7 days. Only 28.9% for the favorites. And on the over, 54.7% of NHL games have gone over the total, but it's still an unders market in the NHL this season. 54.2% of NHL hockey games have gone under the total. All right, let's get to your games tonight. We only got a few games left for the Four Nations Cup take place next week. And let's go back-to-back where the Ottawa Senators taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning. They played 2 nights ago. It was a 4-3 victory for the Bolts. Tonight, they're a 156 favorite. 5.5 is your total. And I do have the Ottawa Senators losing tonight. 2.86 for Tampa, 2.73 for the Ottawa Senators. And the over-under landing on 5.59. So we do like this game to go over the total. Looking at the Sens' last 10 games, they're 7-3 straight up. 5-5 when it comes on the puck line. 5-5 to the over-under. While the Tampa Bay Lightning are also 5-5 last 10. 2-8 on the puck line. And 5-1 when it comes to the over-under. All right, the Utah Hockey Club taking on the Columbus Blue Jackets. Now, the Blue Jackets losing the last game. 3-2 was the final. And Utah, 3-2 victory over the Philadelphia Flyers. And they're a 156 favorite tonight against CBJ. And I do have the Utah Hockey Club winning on the road, 3.2 to 2.7, the over-under at 5.94. So another game we do like to go over the total. Utah on a 6 ATS losing streak, while Columbus have won their last 2 games. They're having a decent season, I guess you can say. 26-28, 2 games to get back to 500, and 7-1 to the under in their last 10 games. Philadelphia Flyers taking on the Washington Capitals. Should be a good one tonight in Philly. The Capitals a 149 favorite. 5.5 is your total, and I got Washington winning this one, 3.2 to 2.73, the over-under, landing on 5.96. So another game we do like to go over the total. Washington last game, a 6-3 victory over Florida, while the Flyers, they lost 3-2 against Utah. Vegas Golden Knights taking on the New Jersey Devils. The Devils last game, a 3-2 victory over the Penguins, while VJK lost 2-1 against the New York Islanders. Now Vegas on a 4-game losing streak, and we do have them losing again tonight to New Jersey, 3.07 to 2.6, the over-under at 5.67. So we do another game. We do like to go over the total, and looking at the Kogo in this game, very high at 71%. Minnesota Wild taking on the Carolina Hurricanes. Canes off a 3-0 loss to the Jets last game, while Minnesota, they also lost 3-0 to the Boston Bruins, so something's going to give here tonight. Minnesota on a 2-game losing streak. They're a home underdog tonight against the Canes, who are a 167 favorite, and I do like Carolina in this one, 2.98 to 2.7, the over-under at 5.68. So another game we do like to go over the total, and looking at some of the numbers going into tonight's game, Minnesota 4-6 in their last 10, while the Carolina Hurricanes are 6-4. St. Louis Blues taking on the Florida Panthers. A lot of favorites winning here. And again, I know some of you guys watch these videos and you're saying, man, it's always the favorites. And it's just the computer pick, right? The computer picks are based off the favorites odds. We go back into the database, we go get all the situations, and it comes up with that number. But anytime I give these predictions, I don't want you guys to think that I'm always on the favorites, right? It's the sum average of all the games that we're going back in the database. It's just indicators. So anytime I give out these picks, and you guys are trying to understand, like the Raymond Report, you're trying to understand all these indicators. And when I mean indicators, I'm talking about the cow. The cow's an indicator, chances of winning. The Kogo, another indicator for the total. And it's all on my podcast. If you look the 50 Series podcast, I go really in depth in all these. So just want to give you guys a little bit, because I read the comments, and I see a lot of people saying it's always favorites and all that. But trust me, when you see my picks, I don't always give the favorites. Anyways, back to this one, the Florida Panthers taking on the St. Louis Blues. I do like the Panthers winning this one, 3.2 to 2.7, the over-under at 5.92. So we do like this game to go over the total. I got Colorado over Calgary, 3.1 to 2.7, the over-under at 5.84. Last 3 games for Colorado have gone under the total. I got Toronto taking on the Seattle Kraken as a 156 chalk. I got the Leafs winning tonight, 3.4 to 2.9, the over-under, 6.39. So we do like this game to stay under the total. Hey, finally an under. And here's another indicator you can use. Like, say if you don't like the total, like the forecast of the computer, you can use the cow. The cow is a very good indicator of where you should be leaning. And one of the tips I always give our clients is if a cow on the underdog is 40% or higher, that's when you should consider betting the Seattle. Because when you look at the season average, look at that. 58.5% of favorites win on the season and 41.4%. That's where I get the 40% on the cow. So anytime the cow is 40% or higher, and if you know on the season underdogs are winning at 40, what did I say, 40 or 41%, then you know you got a chance. If they're below 40%, I probably get off that game. Anyways, little tip for you guys using the Raymond Report. Hopefully it helps with you. Anyway, 3.4 to 2.9, the over-under at 6.39. So yeah, we do like that one to go under the total. And the Kogo agrees with us at 41%. And your final game of the evening at the Shark Tank, where the Vancouver Canucks taking on the San Jose Sharks as a 196 favorite. I had the line at minus 154, and there's another indicator you can use, right? There's so many indicators in the Raymond Report, and I get these great emails sometimes, and people ask me questions. What's this stand for? What does that stand for? How do you use it? And it's my pleasure to answer those emails, let you know my thought process is. And guys, I hit 57% of my picks this year. If you go to sportshub.com, go to NHL leaderboard, and you'll see I hit 57%, and I have over 200 and some picks in the system. So, yeah, not my first barbecue. All right, so I do have the Canucks winning tonight, 3.2 to 2.7, the over-under at 5.99. Speaking of the Raymond Report, I want to show you guys a little feature that we have here with your tip sheet. And if you scroll down to the PVI SOS, anytime Columbus is at home against a team below 500, 11-3 to the over. And when Utah's on the road against another team below 500, 10-3. So that's a combined record of 21-6. And when you look at Columbus's home record this year, 18-7 to the over. And I'm just trying to find other indicators. So anytime Columbus is at home on 1 day's rest, 11-6 to the over. And if you scroll down to the bottom and look for the trends report, you can see that any NHL road team on 5 unders or more, or 5 unders, coming off 5 unders, 13-6-1 to the over for the road team. So, hey, great stats here at atsstats.com, the Raymond Report. And we just added a new feature. You're going to love this. Anytime you buy a 1 week, 30 days, or a 1-year membership, you get all of my members pick, my expert picks that I give out to my clients each and every day with your membership. Before, what happened, you would buy a membership and then you would have to buy the picks separately. So you'd be paying like twice, no more. Anytime you buy a weekly, monthly, or year membership, you will get my picks with your membership just by clicking Ron's picks. And you can see I'm giving out the Chiefs. That's your bonus today. I'm giving out the Chiefs as my Super Bowl pick. And then if you also on the front page, you'll see this banner. You click on this banner, it's going to take you to that pick. So that's how you get my picks each and every day with your membership at atsstats.com. Click on Ron's picks or go to the front page and click on the Ron Raymond expert picks, and you will get my picks with your membership, either a weekly, monthly, or yearly membership, and you get my picks each and every day. All right, folks, have yourself a great Thursday night of hockey. I'll be back on Friday with another edition of the Raymond Report.